In the sprawling, shadowy world of Infostealer malware, one name has climbed the ranks faster and more ruthlessly than any other: Rhadamanthys. It is brutally efficient, incredibly stealthy, and aggressively updated. This malware is behind tens of thousands of compromised devices all across the globe. But how exactly does Rhadamanthys work its dark magic? What makes it so uniquely dangerous? Today, we're peeling back the layers and breaking it all down. So what is Rhadamanthys at its core? Simply put, it's an advanced information stealer, or Infostealer, specifically engineered to vacuum up a huge range of sensitive data from any device it infects. But don't mistake it for the older, clunkier stealers you might have heard about. Rhadamanthys is different. It's modular, meaning it can be customized with different plugins for different jobs. It's incredibly fast, and it's supported by a booming, sophisticated cybercrime ecosystem that ensures its continuous development and distribution. Imagine this: a thief that can silently slip into your digital life and in mere seconds walk away with everything valuable. That's Rhadamanthys. It targets and collects saved passwords from your browsers, the private keys to your crypto wallets, all your autofilled data like names, addresses and credit card numbers, browser cookies that keep you logged into your accounts, and even your Discord and Telegram session tokens. It can even grab session data that helps criminals bypass two-factor authentication. And the scariest part, it exfiltrates all of this stolen information in seconds. Before you even realize something is wrong, your most private data is already in the hands of an attacker. To really understand the threat, we have to look at how quickly this malware has evolved. Rhadamanthys first emerged on the scene around 2022, and its rise has been nothing short of meteoric. The developers behind it are relentless. Each new build, each new version has brought significant upgrades. We've seen them add stronger and more complex obfuscation, which is a fancy way of saying they make the code harder for security software to read and understand. They've built in better anti-analysis defenses, making it incredibly difficult for security researchers to pick it apart and study its behavior. With every update, they've introduced new plugins and modules, expanding its capabilities and the types of data it can steal. For example, its ability to target and steal from a wide array of web browsers has consistently improved. Version after version, the developers have refined the entire infection chain, the initial delivery to the final data theft. They've streamlined the process, making the malware easier for other criminals to deploy. This ease of use is a key reason why Rhadamanthys has spread so rapidly on a global scale, becoming a go-to tool for cybercriminals everywhere. It's a perfect storm of technical sophistication and criminal-friendly design. So how does a piece of malware like this actually end up on your computer? The delivery and infection vectors are as varied as they are deceptive. Attackers use multiple channels to push Rhadamanthys out to unsuspecting victims. One of the most common methods is through phishing pages. These are fake websites designed to look like legitimate software download portals. You might think you're getting a popular application, but you're actually downloading the malware. They also hide it in malicious zip files and installers. These are often shared through email spam campaigns or on file sharing sites. You might get an email with a subject line that tempts you to open an attachment, and once you do, Rhadamanthys is unleashed. Cracked software sites are another huge source of infection. People looking for free versions of paid software are prime targets. The cracker keygen they download is often bundled with the malware. Lately, we've even seen it spread through fraudulent AI tools, capitalizing on the hype around artificial intelligence. And in a particularly sneaky tactic, attackers compromise popular YouTube channels. They'll post videos with links in the description that promise free software or game cheats, but these links lead directly to the malware. The core strategy is impersonation. The malware almost always pretends to be a well-known brand or a useful tool. Victims are tricked into believing they're downloading something safe and legitimate, making the initial infection incredibly effective. You let the Trojan horse right through the gates yourself. Behind every successful malware campaign is a robust command and control, or C2, infrastructure. This is the network that the attackers use to manage the malware and receive the stolen data. The C2 network behind Rhadamanthys is a masterclass in criminal engineering. It's decentralized and highly resilient, making it extremely difficult for law enforcement and security firms to take down. Researchers who have tracked its operations have observed several key features. First, they use rotating server clusters. This means the malware doesn't just communicate with one single server. It connects to a constantly changing network of them. So if one server is discovered and shut down, the operation can continue without a hitch. Second, the admin panels, the dashboards the criminals use to view the stolen data, often hidden on the Tor network. This makes it nearly impossible to trace the physical location of the operators. Third, they use encrypted exfiltration pipelines. When the malware sends stolen data back to the attackers, that data is encrypted, preventing anyone who might be monitoring the network traffic from seeing what's being stolen. And finally, many Rhadamanthys operators use Telegram for victim notifications. As soon as a new device is infected and data is stolen, the attacker gets an instant notification on their phone. All of this combines to give the operators near real-time visibility and control over their illicit operation. So let's get specific. What exactly does Rhadamanthys steal once it's running on your system? As soon as it's executed, it begins a rapid scan for the most valuable digital assets it can find. Its primary targets are things that can be quickly monetized. It's designed to hunt for cryptocurrency extensions like MetaMask, Phantom, and others. It extracts the wallet files and private keys, giving attackers direct access to your crypto funds. It also targets a huge list of web browsers, including Google Chrome, Brave Opera, and Microsoft Edge. From these browsers, it vacuums up everything. Saved usernames and passwords, credit card numbers stored in autofill, browsing history, and most importantly, session cookies. Those cookies can allow an attacker to log into your online accounts without needing your password, or even bypassing two-factor authentication. Gaming accounts are another high-value target. Looks for credentials for platforms like Steam and others, which can be sold on underground markets. It also hunts for cloud authentication tokens for services like AWS or Google Cloud, which can lead to much larger corporate breaches. Once it has gathered all this information, the stolen data is neatly packaged, encrypted to avoid detection, and sent to the attacker's C2 server. The entire process is automated and happens almost instantly. The victim is often left completely unaware that their entire digital identity has just been compromised. The global impact of this malware cannot be overstated. Rhadamanthys is now a major player in the underground cybercrime market. It's a key tool that fuels a massive economy of identity theft, financial fraud, and account takeovers. The data stolen by Rhadamanthys is sold on dark web marketplaces, used to drain bank accounts, meant take out loans in victims' names, and launch further attacks. What has made it so dominant? There are a few key factors. First, it's relatively low cost. Aspiring cybercriminals can rent or buy a license for Rhadamanthys without a huge upfront investment. Second, its ease of use. The developers have created user-friendly panels and tutorials, making it accessible even to rookie threat actors with limited technical skills. And third, its high success rate. Because it's constantly being updated to evade security software, it has a better chance of succeeding than older, more well-known stealers. This combination has cemented its status as one of the most popular and feared infostealers on the market today. So how do you protect yourself from a threat as sophisticated and widespread as Rhadamanthys? It requires a layered defense strategy. There's no single magic bullet. First and foremost, the most critical defense is your own behavior. Do not download software from untrusted sources. Stick to official websites and official app stores. If an offer for free premium software seems too good to be true, it absolutely is. Always verify the legitimacy of installers before you run them. Check the file's digital signature, be wary of generic file names, and scan it with a reputable security solution before you double-click. Speaking of which, use a comprehensive security suite that includes behavioral detection. Traditional antivirus software that relies on signatures can sometimes miss brand new malware variants. Behavioral detection analyzes what a program asterisk does asterisk rather than what it asterisk is asterisk, and can often catch a threat like Rhadamanthys in the act, or possible, enable hardware-backed authentication. This means using a physical security key like a YubiKey for your most important accounts. Even if Rhadamanthys steals your password and session cookies, it can't steal a physical key that's in your pocket. Ultimately, awareness is your strongest defense. Understanding the tactics that attackers use is the first step toward not falling for them. Rhadamanthys isn't going away anytime soon. The ecosystem that supports it is profitable and resilient. But by understanding how it works, how it spreads, and how attackers use it, we can significantly reduce its impact and protect ourselves. Be vigilant, be skeptical, and stay informed. If you found this deep dive analysis valuable and want to learn more about the world of cybercrime, espionage, and digital security, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.